Hello everyone. If you've been following Frontier Horizon newsletters or participating in the meetup group called International Volunteer Trips by Frontier Horizon, then you know about our discussion about visiting Ukraine. On October 24th, some of you joined us to talk about the opportunity for an Odessa mission trip planned for December 1st through the 8th this year, which would allow us to visit an orphanage and get to know some of the children there who could really use an investment of time and energy from us. Unfortunately, however, we were really not able to make any certain guarantees regarding this trip, and that is why I promised to offer you all an update today, November 8th, so that our volunteers would have a yes or no answer about the trip at least a few weeks in advance. I said I would leave you all a video and then stay available online for a while. Just a little bit in case you guys needed me so that I can answer some questions. So if you're watching this and it's still Sunday night, you can shoot me a message or an email right now, whether you're on Meetup. You can do it through that website or through that app, or if you are not, you can send me an email at kayleeBlangley@outlook.com. That's Kailey B. Langley, Langley @outlook.com. And hopefully by the end of the night, I will be able to fully respond to that email. And if not, I will definitely get to you by the end of the week, but I'm going to try and just make sure that everybody has complete answers and be as responsive as possible. But for the most part, I'm going to try to just cover everything in this video. I just was not unfortunately able to set up a complete meeting tonight, so I figured that between answering texts and messages and emails and having this video set up, that would sort of cover all the things that we would in a Zoom conference. But hopefully I'll be able to get back to everybody quickly and handle all of that. So the thing is that we were waiting on a response from the orphanage directors over there in Odessa, and their decision was instead to direct their own attention towards the children and keep the relief efforts local in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19 at all costs. So we unfortunately do have to cancel that winter mission trip to Odessa. There's not going to be a trip through Frontier Horizon this December. Some of you, we have communicated already through email since we have been in constant contact. And if you have not already received an email, you're going to by the end of this week, just to ensure that we are communicating to everyone to ensure that everybody knows that this trip is canceled. We don't want there to be any lack of communication here. We are also definitely disappointed and sorry to hear this news, but I just want to say that we're sorry, because we also wanted to be reunited with these kids. You know, Vinny's had some very old relationships with these children there in Odessa. So as much as many of you are disappointed and have wanted to get out of the house, Dr. Vincent is that much more sad that we're not able to make this connection again. But what we need to remember is that these are guardians who are doing their best to put the children's health and safety first at all costs. The hard truth of the matter is that regardless of our opinions or our politics, those who are in charge of the children and their well-being simply don't know what exactly the risks are. We're facing kind of an international crisis. We might not have all of the information. We might not exactly know, the dangers of COVID are kind of debated. I know not everybody agrees on exactly what that is. but the directors at these orphanages have made the best call that they can, because they are simply not taking any risks. And I think that, you know, we simply respect what, you know, I'm just the messenger. We just, you know, say thank you to them for taking care of these kids, for taking care of these vulnerable children. And they are just simply not willing to take any risks when it comes to these kids who unfortunately have had some lives so far that have been very vulnerable, where people have taken risks with them, have not protected them so far. So they're in this very safe environment now, and we're appreciative of that. That said, and that has been a lot of information, this is not actually a cancellation, but a deferral. Dr. Rossini and I are already discussing plans for the spring, so this is just postponing for a little bit. And we're looking forward to setting firm plans as soon as spring break, just a few months out if possible. And in the meantime, if supporters and volunteers are interested in getting involved in some smaller, more local ways or more virtual ways, I'd be happy to help you figure out how you can get involved in some other ways in the community, or how you can support our organization or host families. Please just get in contact with me. Again, you can shoot me an email or a message tonight, and I'd be happy to help you get involved. Otherwise, we hope that you'll consider just hanging on through the new year, and hopefully we're going to have some mission trips organized by March, possibly April. But we are looking at spring break, hoping to fly out to Odessa. And super excited for that to happen. So please don't let this small discouragement cause you to lose hope with the situation altogether, because we know COVID-19 has caused a lot of setbacks for a lot of people, but it's not going to be forever. So thank you again for your patience. Thanks for hanging on and waiting for news, and I'm sorry that you've waited for this. Again, you know, it's been a letdown for us as well. But we are still looking forward to these other opportunities that are coming up. We look forward to offer other ideas and hear other ideas from you and hear your feedback. And I look forward to getting messages from you guys. So thank you. Thank you all. And yeah, just look forward to hearing from you guys. Have a good night.